number 3, the shoe store, what role were you in the scenario? Did you purchase the shoe store? If so, for how much? And how satisfied are you with the result? And for the tomato, what role were you in this scenario? What solution did you come up with? How satisfied are you with the result? The 5th element, communication. Through each of these conflict and negotiation scenarios, what is something that you identified about your communication style and approach? Are you easy to work with? Are you stubborn? Do you have to get your way? And so that will sum up your discussion for the small group activity 1. Do some analysis on, talk to us about how did the negotiations go, and how did you do? What was it like? That sort of thing. Okay, so that is your first activity. Okay, we have one more activity, and that's going to be small group activity 2, game time. So let's go over what that is. For small group activity 2, you need to organize time to play a board game, video game, or card game with your friends or family. This game should take you and your group 15 or more minutes to play, so it doesn't have to be too long. It could be as long as you want, but at least like 15 minutes of play in here. And your goal is to include 3 to 5 individuals into this gameplay. Remember, try to sell them on that this is fun. We don't want to, this isn't like, we don't want this to be too much of a chore for anyone. We want to have fun with this. And you can select any game of your choosing. Through this process, you will need to demonstrate leadership skills and engage in the small group process. So we've got 5 stages of group development: forming, when members initially convene; storming, when members experience conflict; norming, when members begin working together toward a common goal; performing, when the group begins to reach and complete its goal; and adjourning, when members depart from one another and the task. Okay, some things to think about. So step 1, select a game for 3 to 5 individuals to play. If you are considering a video game, you need to make sure that real-time communication is happening, and this communication needs to be with people that you know. Step 2, organize a time for everyone to meet to play the game. Your gameplay should be 15 minutes or more. For this exercise, you need to assume the leadership of organizing this activity. Explain the gameplay to your group, assign roles if necessary, and cover the instructions for the game. Step 3, play the game and have fun. Okay, these questions, so we've got discussion questions, and these questions will be posted in the discussion board for small group activity 2 by the end of the week, Sunday. Everything is going to be due Sunday. Your responses will be due on Tuesday. Okay, so some overview questions. What game did you play? How did you play the game? Was it virtually or in person? And list individuals that you played with and their relationship to you. Explain the dynamics of your group and how you work together. Did your group have strong group cohesion, or was there a group breakdown? Consider the following material from your textbook: Dynamics of Group Structure on page 158, and Group Cohesion and Breakdown on page 164. Number 3, what type of leader were you in this situation? Authoritarian, democratic, laissez-faire? Did you use any types of power through this process? Coercive power, reward, legitimate, referent, expert, informational, or correctional power? For more information on this, refer to page 168 to 172. And successes and failures. What was the biggest success that came from this experience? What was the biggest obstacle or failure? Okay, so this is your small group activity 2. And let's take a look at where you'll be posting this. You've got your Unit 8 discussion post for small group communication. So in here, for this discussion post, you will need to address the following. 1, address the 4 questions that I just went over from the small group activity 2 game. Number 2, explain a situation where you had to work with a small group and you experienced a group breakdown. What happened? How would you approach this situation differently in the future? And number 3, explain your participation in a small group that's been very successful. What factors do you think attributed to your group success? Okay. So this activity and discussion post are going to be due on Sunday, December 4th, by the end of the day, by the end of the night, as well as that first activity with the partner and the different scenarios that will also be due on Sunday. So I want to give you a little bit of time, but we are running out of time this semester, so we have to get those in by the end of Sunday. At least it gives you some time, Friday or Saturday this weekend, to try to get people to participate in this. I want you to respond to 2 of your classmates in the discussion posts by Tuesday, December 6th. Okay. Okay, and that is going to be it for Unit 8. So remember to read chapters 6 and 7 in your textbook, and you've got these 2 activities and discussion posts to do. They'll be due by Sunday, December 4th, and you're responding to some of the discussion posts by Tuesday, December 6th. And that will really do it for Unit 8. So hopefully the activities will be fun and you'll get to learn something out of it. Okay. Okay. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to me. The best way to reach out to me, tmagnarelli@gmail.com. I check that email every day, so I'll be able to see. And if there's any problems or anything I can help you with, I will do my best. Okay. Everything, going along smoothly. Reading your discussion posts have been great. You did a great job. I got your grades back for discussion posts 1 through 4, so hopefully you got those. So this week I'm going through your Unit 5 speech analysis worksheets, so I'll be grading those and getting them back to you. I'm also hoping to get through Unit 6 towards the end of the week, hopefully. And I'll be grading your social media debate videos. So I'm looking forward to watching those. Remember that Unit 7, your discussion posts and mock interview questions are due Wednesday, and your peer review is due Friday. And really, this is the last week. We've got 2 weeks. So Unit 8, there's only 1 more unit after this. And so we hope that we're all going to finish on a strong note here. Again, reach out to me at tmagnarelli@gmail.com if you have any questions. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Take care.